Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, welcome. This is my Mom and I budget, and we are back with another cash stuffing video. Today I will be stuffing my husband's salary for the second half of May. The total amount that I am going to be working with is, I believe, is 6,000 pesos. Let me just give this a quick count. 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 6,000 pesos. As always, I will be starting with our cash envelope for our variable expenses. So we have here, the first one we have here is food, and food is for our weekly supply of meat, vegetables, eggs, and other foods that we buy on a weekly basis. So other foodstuffs that we need for the week is already included in our monthly grocery at the beginning of the month. So for this week, I'm going to allocate 1,200 pesos for food. So let me just take out first the leftover that we have. We still have 200 pesos, and I'll put this aside for later. So I'll get 500, 1,000, 100, 200. And as always, I like to divide our food budget on a weekly basis, and for this week it is getting 700 pesos, and for next week it's 500 pesos. So our food budget varies from week to week. It depends on the stocks that we have, and mostly the beginning of the month and end of the month has a low budget. So I have 700 for this week. And this 500 goes into our holding binder for next week. Okay, so next up we have Wilkins, and Wilkins is getting the usual 500 pesos for the next 2 weeks. Next up is food delivery, and food delivery is for our, if we are craving for McDonald's, Jollibee, or pizza, and it is getting the usual 500 also. So food delivery is empty for this week. And then next up is miscellaneous, and miscellaneous is like our catch-all envelope. It's for those petty expenses that are not covered by the first 3 categories. So miscellaneous is getting 500 pesos as well for the next 2 weeks. Oh wait, let's just take out first the leftover. You still have 302 pesos for leftover for miscellaneous. I'll put this aside and put that later in our petty cash envelope. The miscellaneous is 500 for the next 2 weeks. So our expenses is done. So next up is our revolving fund. For revolving fund, we have first we have gas, which is our LPG or cooking gas, and this is already fully funded, but I'll be putting in another 200 pesos. So our gas usually lasts for like 2 months, and it's already been like 2.5 months, and our gas is not empty. So maybe anytime this week or next week. So but it's already fully funded at 800 pesos, and I added 200, and we now have 500, 1,000, 100, 200. Next up is week 5, or our food buffer for those months that have like 5 weeks in them, and it's getting 100 pesos. So for week 5, we now have a total of 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, 1,000. So this is already fully funded. So that's it for this binder. Next up is our saving challenges. For savings challenges, I'm doing week 20 and 21, which is 400 and 420 pesos, and in total 820 pesos. So like always, I allocated 1,000 pesos for our 52 weeks challenge, and any excess goes to our 52 weeks buffer. I have here 1,000. I should be getting 180 pesos. Okay, I don't have 180 pesos here, so let me just check our 52 weeks buffer. This should, okay. I'll just change this 1,000 to 20 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put me 100 here. Okay, so this will do. Okay. 1,000. I need to take out 180 pesos. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is for the 52 weeks challenge, and we will not be counting how much this is, and I'll be doing that at the end of the second quarter. So this amount, the excess now goes to our 52 weeks buffer. So this is 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So this 52 weeks buffer are for those months towards the end of our 52 weeks saving challenge, which will be kind of like a challenge, really a challenge, because those months will kind of like hurt our budget. So this is to help fund the challenge towards those months. So we are done with our saving challenges. Next up is our savings fund. For our savings fund, first is our personal savings, and this is getting 500 pesos. I'll take this plus 500. Okay, next is Calamity Fund, and Calamity Fund is getting 500 pesos. So I'll take this 1,000. Okay. So like the saving challenges, I will not also be counting the savings fund, and I'll be doing that at the end of the second quarter. Next is emergency fund, and emergency fund is getting 200 pesos. Okay, so let me just take out 300 pesos and put this 500 in here. Next up is debt fund, and it's getting 300 pesos. I have 1, 2, 3. So 300 pesos going to that fund. Okay, so our savings fund is done. Oops. Okay, next up is for our sinking fund. So for the sinking fund, I like to do our sinking fund at the end of the month. I like to stuff them just one time. I'm stuffing all the envelopes. So for now, I'll be putting this into our sinking fund holder. So I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. I already have 500 here last pay period, and I'll be putting another 500. So we now have a total of 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 in sinking fund. So for now, this is going to be in the holding binder. So for our leftover, we have here 302 from the miscellaneous fund and 200 from the wood envelope. So for the leftover from the miscellaneous fund, this is going to our petty cash envelope. So this is for those petty purchases. So I will have here 200. Okay, I'll just put the coins in my coin purse. I'll be putting in the 300. So I now have a total of 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,100. So we now have 1,100 in petty cash fund. Okay, so for the leftover from food is going to my leftover binder. Okay, so for leftover, we have 50 pesos leftover from last week and 200 pesos leftover from this week. So at the end of the month, after I closed our May budget, I'll be putting this into our savings, this month's savings. So any leftover amount from our food budget and food delivery envelopes goes into our this month's savings. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for spending your time with me, and I really appreciate it. And so please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and keep safe always. And thank you for watching. Maraming salamat, and I'll see you next time. Bye.